Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. If you are new here, I am Victoria from Your Wings of Ascension, and this is your daily astrological horoscope for Friday, June 8th, 2023. Let me pull up the chart. We can talk about where we are. Chart. There you are. Today we have the official, exact sextile between Mercury and Neptune. Here they are. They are both at 27 degrees. So what does this mean? Let's pull this up, right? We know where we've been. We know what we've been talking about, that in essence we've been going through a period of cleansing, of removing beliefs that aren't ours, removing ideals that aren't ours, going through shedding. We're breaking off our old to come through with our new. This sextile, which we know is a good conversation between Mercury, our logical mind, and Neptune, our spiritual mind, our big picture mind, is very positive. So we are able to take our logical mind and start to feel into why we do what we do on a big scale. So what ideas have we been holding on to? What stories have we been believing? Because either one, it's what we believe deeply, or two, it's because we've been afraid of the alternative to that story. So an example could be that you have always held on to this belief that you have to go to college to be successful. If you don't have a college degree, you're never going to get a good job, you're never going to make money, you're never going to be anything. That is not the case. You've held on to this idea for whatever reason. You've created this idea for whatever reason, but it's not the case. Now you can see why you have put this idea in such an important place. And you can see that it's really been bogging you down. It's really been difficult for you mentally and physically, spiritually. It's been hard to hold on to this. So you can see it and you can break away from it. Because Neptune is in Pisces, it's a very spiritual sign. It is very happy to be there. It is home there. We have an ability to tap into our pure spiritual truths. So our logical mind can clear out the fluff. It can cut through it and can say, I don't have to have this belief anymore. I ain't doing it no more, which is a really positive thing. It's very much, like I said, in the vein of this clearing, this getting rid of our exoskeleton that no longer fits. And this is in a really positive way. It's not the hard squares and oppositions we've been talking about. This is a positive one. This is also an extremely inquisitive time. When you have the logical mind, which is very kind of base, right? It's just the bottom of our mind, the everyday of our mind. Meeting with our big picture mind, we want to know everything. And because, again, Neptune is in Pisces, it's a very deep, personal, spiritual thing. This is a Friday. Say you go out for Friday night, you're going out for dinner, you're going to have drinks, you're going to go do something, whatever. This is very ripe for you to have conversations with people that you don't know that are different from you. Their differences among us spark curiosity. And that is such an incredible thing because we're able to learn from each other about what you do, what I do, and maybe what I do sparks interest in you, and what you do sparks interest in me. This can be anything. It doesn't have to be just, I'm a Penguins fan and you're a Flyers fan, right? Like that's so superficial with Neptune and Pisces. This can be really, really important things to who we are. Our very different cultural centers can start to be opened up to each other, and we can meet each other in a very personal place. Really beautiful, especially on a Friday, which is a Venus ruled day where we want to be with other people. This is also a very, very intuitive time and a very creative time. So use your Friday to do something creative. Like I said, maybe you're going out, go dance and go shake everything out and bring everything back in. Get out with the old, in with the new. Really, really awesome moment. We can also find support from our daily moon in Pisces. So just like we have Neptune and Saturn in Pisces, we have the moon here. Whenever the moon is in Pisces, we have deep, deep emotions. So this, I'll leave it here. This moon overall wants us to feel everything. And with Neptune right up here, very close, this conversation of me and my life and you and your life, it feels good because we're able to connect with each other very deeply. The moon being right here next to Saturn is us being able to take emotional accountability and responsibility. So we talked about how we're clearing out beliefs that we've been holding on to that aren't ours, ideas that we've always thought were that we know aren't. Now with the moon Saturn, we're able to own it and say, I just don't believe it anymore. I don't. Really supportive. The moon is going to sextile over to, oh, my phone's ringing. Sextile over to, this so distracted me, the North Node in Jupiter, which is going to give us a feeling of deep pleasure in an emotional sense when we do things for our soul's mission here. So taking that action toward whatever you're here to do is going to fill you up emotionally. With Jupiter, it's going to give you kind of a comfort in your understanding of your beliefs, but it could also amplify beliefs to maybe get a little blown out of proportion. So be aware of that. But overall, and we'll come back just to wrap it up. Overall, this is a really beautiful Friday. Incredible opportunity to get rid of more stuff that's not ours. This time it's the ideas, the beliefs we've held on to. And we have a lot of support for that. So we have the desire to be curious. We have the desire to connect. It's all right there for a wonderful Friday. I hope you guys have a great night. And I will see you for the weekend report. As I tell you every time, you've got this. We've got this. I love you all. I will see you again soon.